Many Bendigo residents would be very familiar with what is behind me, which is the old pie factory. It's very close to Bendigo Marketplace, and it's also in a prime residential area. The surrounding houses are often old, brick, weatherboard, stone, sort of done in a colonial style. It's a very pretty neighbourhood. It's a very picturesque neighbourhood, and these abandoned buildings are actually, quite distasteful in many ways. They're filled with broken glass, disposed needles, and all sorts of things. Now, it is closed off to the public, but people get in there anyway. But it isn't safe. Now, something that I strongly believe in is that the land behind these warehouses, the warehouses themselves, could be well utilised for medium density or high density public housing. Many of these older warehouse buildings could be quite easily converted into medium density housing, whether that's just the facade of the buildings themselves or using the structures of these older buildings. They're built out of brick and are mostly intact. Here is the interior of one of the main warehouses. As you can see, the iron and steel sort of structural supports are still in quite good nick, as well as much of the brickwork. There is some graffiti, but otherwise the structure of these buildings are quite stable. Now, using the facade would probably be the best option, but I think that would be a more than valid use of these buildings. There is a lot of land behind these warehouses that has gone unused. It would create ample space for extended parking for the people who live in this medium density housing, or better yet, just build more housing and allow people, as we are walking distance from the CBD, walk to work. It would also be great for the surrounding neighbourhood, as the sort of ugliness and danger of these old abandoned buildings has a negative effect on the surrounding housing, the surrounding housing value. Building this into beautiful medium to high density housing would increase property values for homeowners in the surrounding area. I think it is a terrible waste to let these beautiful period buildings rot and waste away and not being utilised for the public good.